Hi friends, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel, Crafts with Patti. So we have been working on this folio journal. And last time that we were together, we were building it and we were putting all of our papers down. Today we're going to decorate. Okay, so this is the plan I have for my front. But, sorry, let me find it. Here we go. This down. Okay. And then this. And this. So I tried to have everything cut out and planned out, that way we're not here for 2 hours like we've been. So let's get started. Okay, so for my corner we're gonna use, I made this little flowers. This other one that I've made also, and this one, this came from a trim from what's it called, Hobby Lobby. And we're just going to add them, maybe, no, okay, and we have some cheesecloth. And this is just to build up the interest here in my little corner. So let's use up some fabric tack. Sorry if you can hear my kids screaming in the back. And the dog. What's going on here? Here I was thinking that I was ready. I had everything pulled out and prepared. And then now my glue this on work. Come on. Okay. I think that might be it. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I can just put it on top, right? Okay. So I want to have this white right there in the corner. This one's going to be going right here. And this shiny one will be going in here. Let's put some more glue there. Here we go. Sorry. Again, if you can hear the dog and the kids and the husband, everybody seems to want to be loud today. Okay, so we have this, and we're going to run just a little bit of fabric tack right along here. Okay, and this is just some lace. I darkened it up a little bit with my ink, my vintage photo. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add just a little bit more, just in case. I'm always afraid that it's not gonna hold, or that it's not gonna stay, so I always try to add a lot of glue. Okay. Hopefully this will look good. Okay, and then this other one. And I darkened this up a little bit too with my vintage photo. Just because it was like stark white and we're going for a little bit vintage look. Not so white. Okay. And this is a trim that I got from Hobby Lobby. This way. This way. There we go. Straighten up my end here. Oh, so crooked. Come on. There we go. Ooh, that's way too much. Way too much glue. Okay. There we go. I think at the end I'll go and like trim that down a little bit. Just doesn't look so. And then we're gonna put this label here. So earlier I was debating if I wanted to add this little lace to it right here. It's not lace, sorry. This doily to it right here. I keep going back and forth. And then I thought, well, maybe some cheesecloth, right? Pull it in here. But then, kind of just like how it looks. Just like that. I think I'm just going to leave it how it looks, just like that. Full of glue here. Okay, we're gonna use this bead of glue that came out already. The bottle. This glue is either it doesn't come out at all or it has so much extra that just pops out. Okay. Then I'm gonna probably go around later and find a word to put here. Okay. That looks cute. And let me know if you guys want to know how I made those flowers. It's not very complicated, but just leave me a message if you something you're interested in. Okay. So we're going to. I have just this little tag. We're gonna leave it right there. So what I did, I cut part of the paper that I've been using for this project. Made like a little flag. And I put it on this side, and then I also put those the liquid pearls. Oh, the pink. I'm still experimenting with them. I'm still learning how to use them, so they don't look like pearls right now. I don't know how to use them yet, so we're experimenting with them. We're gonna put our glue and there is glue everywhere. Okay. Okay. So I use the liquid pearls, the pink, and this kind of bronzy color. I've been looking for the names of those colors, but I just cannot figure out where it is. I can't find it. So if anybody knows. Alright. So we have this little flag. You're going to pull this down a little bit. Sorry, I'm getting the glue off of my fingers here. Okay. So, I didn't realize this, but here we go. Okay, so here we have just the regular tags. I'm sorry, yeah, I guess tags. Journaling cards, and I'm not gonna do too much with them, just for the ease of them coming in and out of this pocket, okay? And we're gonna have some lace right here. Come on. Oh, doesn't want to come out and stay. I hope everybody's week is going well. Mine is going okay. My husband's schedule changes week to week. This week he's home, so it's nice to have him around and being able to get some videos recorded. Oh no, I lost my spot. There we go. Okay. So, we have two tags up here. And I've already made a hole with a hole punch. And then put my eyelid in. Okay, so we're just going to use some seam binding. Oh, sorry, my reach. I thought I was prepared. You know, it always happens when you're like, oh, I have everything. Everything is there. No, you sure don't. Sorry, my nails, my hands are a mess. It's really dry in my state, and lotion is just not doing it for me. And so I keep going back and forth. I think maybe I want to put like a little stamp here or something. But then at the same time, I just kind of like them plain. That way you have like more journaling space. So I think I'm just going to leave them plain for now. And then maybe as time goes by, I'll change my mind, but for now I think we're gonna leave them. Here we go. Okay. And the seam binding that I'm using for these large tags is from, I'll find it here for you, My Scrap Cabin Shop on Etsy. Really like all her products. I think they are wonderful. Okay. So that side is done. Oh no, where are you going? Okay, let's open this up. Okay, so here's our little journal, and I made this journaling first page, I guess, from the papers. I made it out of cardstock, that way like you can use that as a cover. Okay, so for here I have these 2 large journaling cards. And we're going to put this little guy around right here, this little pocket, this little tuck. Okay, so I have all my stuff here. And this is just part of the paper. The paper that I'm using is kind of like scrapbooking paper. I'll show you guys at the end what's the name. And then I put a tea stained doily on top. Okay, so I'm going to set this down first. We're going to use my glitter glue for this. I'm going to put on these 2 sides. So we can use it as a tuck. Oh, I'm sorry guys. Ooh. Sorry everybody. Okay. Push it down. Okay. So here we're going to use our cheesecloth. Now I don't know how I had it. It's just like so. I think it might have been, oh. Maybe if I fold it in half. Oh! It's getting stuck to my fingers with the glue. There we go. Okay. We're going to use the fabric tack here. Okay. Okay. And this is they're the fussy cut flowers from my porch prints. And I just inked around them. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna push that down. And then this is also from my porch prints. These are the ooh, what is that called? I'm sorry. Let me think. The dictionary definition. Push that down here. Okay. And these are this is from the paper that I was using. And this is a printout from my porch prints. I think this might have been from like the grandma's attic set. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this section is ready here. And then, so this little guy, I think I just want to have it right here. Let's see, maybe like one of these so they're better. Have it a bit more sharp. There we go. There we go, that looks nice. Okay, and for this we're going to use the glitter glue. Sometimes I like to use the glue stick with this, but since it's such a small piece and I'm already tearing it, I don't want to have to tear a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to push it down with my little wipey here. Okay. So I know this paper is just it's just busy, so I kind of don't want to do too much. Here I have this, it's just paper. This journaling card. This also came from this kit, from this paper set, and this is a printout from my porch prints. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. See, now I was debating to do like a little flower here. Just gonna like that. Okay, might come back to that. Okay. Ooh, excuse me, my tummy's making noises. There we go. Okay, so now we're here on the last part, kind of, on the inside. Alright, so when I was making this, I made a mistake. I should have not padded the inside, so I could put my brads in, and we can hide them, but you know, we just sometimes make mistakes. So this is the little notepad I made. It's just cardstock. This is a printout from my porch prints. Folded it over. I think this is like 1/8 of an inch for this little spine here. A brad, and then this is paper front and back. And this is a printout from my porch prints as well. Okay, so for this, first of all, let's put this thingy right here. It's cool, it's already coming out. This glue is just not agreeing with me. It's not working with me today. Okay. I'm just gonna squish it down just a tad. Okay. Okay, so we'll let this glue dry. Okay, so in the meantime, we need to make, this is just a 1-inch hole punch. I want to make my brad holder thing. Okay. So there is one. There is two. So we're gonna make 2 sets, right? This trash now, and I want them to have 3 circles each. I'm just trying to use up all my scraps. Like, it doesn't have to be like nice paper like I have here. Like I said, I'm just trying to use my scraps here. The less scraps I need to save, the better for me. Okay, so here we're gonna use that as the bottom, and then this as the top. And okay. Squishing it all around, making sure that it's gonna glue to itself or to the other circle. Then the same one here. This just makes it a little bit more durable, thicker, so then therefore it won't tear so easily. Okay, so there is one. It's going to be our top. And this side's going to be our bottom. Just going around, making sure that it's nice and tight. Let's close this here. Sure, this is going to be our top. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to let those dry for a moment. So I need to figure out, where do I want them? I'm thinking kind of like that. Actually, I think, no, we'll leave it like this. Sorry if you can hear some cuss words. Okay, so I think we're gonna leave it there. And then I think we're gonna do our half there. Okay, so while we let these guys dry, I'm gonna move on to this side for now. Okay, we're gonna come back with our little circles. So here I have, these are just doilies that I cut, and I want to have them just like that. Okay, and then we have our envelope right in the middle. Okay. Okay. So let's glue this one first. Ooh, I'm gonna drop stuff, huh? I should probably not be gluing it on, right on top of my nice paper here. Move it off to the side. And I'm just putting just a little bit of glue and try to get everywhere. So it stays down. Okay. Okay. We're pushing this down. Squish it, squish it, squish it. We don't want it to be picking up here. Right there. Okay. And do the same to this side, to the bottom. And like I said earlier, like these papers are just kind of busy as they are, so I'm trying to add some stuff, but not too much. I just always think that it's gonna be just too much. I never know when to stop. Like even I like to make like cards just for like my family. I don't sell or anything, but I never know when to stop. I like sometimes there's just like too much everywhere. So I'm always trying just to hold myself back. Is this really what I want or how I want it to look like and stuff? So oh no. My glue's gonna dry. Okay. Come on, there we go, much better. Okay. Here we go. Oh, lost my wipe there. Okay. I'm just gonna go over and find any spots that are not glued down. And now just a little bit more glue. That way everything stays down. Okay, so then I'm gonna add this pocket right in the middle, this little envelope, and this is an envelope from my porch prints as well. So I had added this little rose at the bottom. Oh. I think I'm gonna get maybe one more little of these cards over there, a little bit more tight in there. Let me find it. And these are all from my porch prints, printables. I cannot remember which kit, but kind of don't think it matters really. They're all wonderful. Sorry, I gotta put stuff away and cut my glues. If not, they're gonna start drying on me. Okay, sorry, I'm just making sure I'm still recording. I would hate to be doing all this stuff and they stopped recording or something happened. Because it has happened to me before that, you know, I'm over here thinking I've recorded stuff and no. I wasn't recording anything. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do the back of this. Maybe not that one. Make it fit right in there. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we have this little guy that is going to go right here. I'm going to use some fabric tack here to glue it down. Okay. I lost it again. I think it's this way. Okay. I mean, and you can always like journal here, right? If you have like little things that you want to write, you can always do it on the little ones. Oh my goodness, I keep hitting this. Okay. That out just a hair. Okay. So I'm going to come back and trim this just a little bit. Well, I guess I can do it now while it dries. There we go. Just a little bit. Okay. Oh no, I lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So there is that while that dries. Okay, so I think this might be pretty dry. And I got this from Michael's, I believe. It's just like a little teeny tiny hole punch. And we're gonna just try and center it the best we can, really. There we go. Same with this one. I saw somebody else, they did, I cannot remember, maybe it was the Book Vandal Shop, where they do the hole first in the paper while it's like, you know, before you do the hole punch. You punch the little tiny hole first, and then that way it just makes it easier for you to find the center. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, yes. Perfect. So that did go in there. Let me find my ruler here and just make sure. I mean that at least they're aligned, right? They don't have to be perfect, but at least on my prototype they were not aligned. And they look kind of wonky, so let's try and keep them about the same. Okay, right. This is how they're gonna look like right here. Debating if I should put it more down. I think I am. no, that's way too low. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Okay, I want it just kind of like centered. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now let's see if this one will punch there. Perfect. Okay. So, here we have our little brads. I'm using the teeny tiny brads, and I'm using the kind of the rose gold. Perfect. So I also learned from somebody else, I think it might have been the book bundle shop, to leave like a little spacer there. And that kind of helps out, so it's not so tight when you are tying your elastic. I think this one might be too long. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh no, I lost my other circle. Here we go. So I'm just making sure I'm still in frame. I love to move, and then I move all the way everywhere. Make things off-centered. So sorry guys, give me 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so now I'm debating if I want to cover those little guys or not. I don't mind them, really. Can't like hardly tell that they're there. I'm gonna think about it. Okay, so let's add our elastic here. I'm just going to do a double knot, just for good measure. Come on. Okay, so there we go, and then perfect. Okay, I'm gonna cut this just a little bit because I don't like how it's looking. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. No. This little corner popped out here. We don't need anything coming into place right now, or ever. know what? I do have some teeny tiny flowers. Let me see. Let me pull out my flowers here. Here we go. Might not be a bad idea. Here we go. Let's ink this. Close my ink. Oh, I don't like them. No, 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 no. Okay, so why don't we just do like a little. Sorry guys, I'm gonna reach across here. That's fussy cut. This little flower from the paper we're using. Nope, I hate it too. Okay, well, I think I'm just gonna let them be. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let them be. Okay, so here we have our little there we go. And then there is that. Okay, so we're to this pocket and we're gonna this fold, I guess I should say. Okay, so this is, I just made an envelope, and this is paper from this pack, from this pad. And we're not going to glue it shut. We're just going to do like a little closure. So what I did here, I punched the 1 inch circle into just one of the scraps of paper I had left. And we're going to use this as our closure. I put one of my little flowers that we use at the beginning at the front. And we're going to glue this like so. And we're going to use this as the closure. Okay, so we're just going to glue this down. Okay. Push it in just a hair. Oh, Caesar. A glue eraser here. Wet. Okay. Okay. And there we go. There's our closure. Okay. So this is just going to be a journaling card from the same paper pack. This is from that same paper pack, and this is from my portrait prints. Okay, and all this little cards are gonna stay in here. Let's close this. And we have this right here. Come on. Okay. So, it's kind of chunky. I'm trying to see here. So you can see this kind of chunky turned out. So I guess if I were to do this again, I would give myself a little bit more of spine.